This is a WECT Cape Fear Business Break.
Hello, I'm Eric Hine. With me today is John Clell Hamm with Hamm Hearing Aid Center. Hello, John.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Great to see you again.
Glad to be here.
John, last time we talked a little bit about some of the symptoms of hearing loss. What I want to know now is what happens if those go unnoticed or if somebody ignores them?
Well, that's a really good question and something that I'm really passionate about. I think this is the biggest misconception amongst the public, is how hearing loss ultimately affects our quality of life. And what we know in talking about hearing loss is if you have a hearing loss and you don't treat it, your speech intelligibility, your ability to understand words, becomes compromised over time. And if one wears, we've had studies that have shown this is very compelling, but if someone who needs hearing aids wears hearing aids, on average, he or she will lose about 2% of their understanding ability every 5 years. So what we do is we test what's called your speech intelligibility. We establish a base score. Let's say it's 90%. Mm-hmm. If you need hearing aids, you start wearing them. The expectation, based on all the studies, would be 5 years from now, you're going to be at 88%. But here's what's really significant. If you ignore that hearing loss and you don't deal with it, on average, you'll lose about 18% every 5 years. So using that same example, now you go from 90 to 72%. Guess what? That's your potential now. That's as good as it gets. We don't get it back.
Right.
And I think that anyone out there who may suspect they're having a problem needs to get in, have it checked out, find out they have a hearing loss so they can go ahead and be proactive and do everything they can to protect their future quality of life and understanding.
So those little devices that you put in your ear, those are actually medically helping you out in the long term.
They are keeping the brain stimulated. It's that old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Fantastic. John, this is great information. Thank you so much for being here. You can learn more by visiting his website. Go to hammhearingaids.com.
This has been a WECT Business Break.